Department of Commerce, Department of Economics and IQAC of Vidyanagar College, jointly with the IQAC of Maharaja Manindra Chandra College, organize national level webinar on cryptocurrency, demystified opportunities and challenges in the Indian context. We on this occasion we have our speakers as Dr. Amit Verma, Assistant Professor, Kalicharan PG College, Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh, and Professor Rahul Sharkar, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Sidhu Kanu Besha University, Purulia. First of all, I request our principal sir, Principal Dr. Surya Prakash Agarwala, Vidyanagar College, to give welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Good morning to everyone. So here are another national level seminar, and this is a very opportunistic and as well as very burning topic today, cryptocurrency. This is a very important topic. Everyone should know this is very new thing in our market, this cryptocurrency. As you know, the currency we know, but the cryptocurrency is very different thing. So it's rampant in worldwide. So there are some lots of mystic things there. Many of people do not know the things. So this is a very interesting topic that our Department of Commerce, Department of Economics, as well as IQAC of Vidyanagar College, and with the jointly collaboration with IQAC, Maharaja Manindra Chandra College, who are organizing this seminar today, national level seminar. So this would be very fruitful and excellent to hear and learn the many things about the cryptocurrency today. So I congratulate everyone who are joining today, and I wish very success of this seminar. And I thank and welcome Dr. Amit Verma. He is the Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce, Kalicharan PG College, Lucknow. And his topic is opportunities and challenges of cryptocurrency in India. Very interesting topic. We'll learn a lot of things from him. And along with him, we'll learn from Dr. Rahul Sharkar. He is from Sidhu Kanu Besha University, Purulia. So he'll be telling us that cryptocurrency new investment opportunity. So we'll learn many things, how you can invest in cryptocurrency and reap benefits from them. So this is a very new thing. And I thank Maharaja Manindra Chandra College, the IQAC of both the colleges. And I thank the principal of Maharaja Manindra Chandra College, so who is hosting today this seminar along with our college. And I especially thank our Commerce Department and Economics Department who are organizing this seminar. Very interesting seminar today. So I wish every success, and I think there will be lot of new things that we will learn today from this seminar. I wish every success of this seminar. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot of you. Thanks a lot for your inspirable speech. Now, Dr. Partho Dott, IQ, Maharaja Manindra College, to speak to us. Over to sir.
Good morning, everyone. I think I'm audible and visible.
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. On behalf of our college, Maharaja Manindra Chandra College, I welcome all of you in this webinar. And I thank Vidyanagar College to arrange this kind of modern topic among us, because we seldom discuss this kind of very modern era investment topics in the webinars. So I congratulate them. So when Gaurav offers this kind of joint venture to do this kind of webinar, I readily forwarded the message to our principal and he gladly accepted to make this kind of webinar happen. So now the world is actually going through a different kind of motions and different kinds of visions, and cryptocurrency is a new kind of investment method. And I have chosen this kind of t-shirt today because we need this kind of investment thinking nowadays for the students also. And two things I think very much needed for a student about the investment and also the constitution kind of topics for our new future generations. So thanks again the Vidyanagar College to arrange, and I also thank our principal, Professor Monturam Shamanto. Because of his personal work, he is not able to join today's meeting. So on behalf of me, I welcome all of you. and we are very much interested to discuss on we have the esteemed speakers with us. So we are eagerly waiting to hear from them. So again, thanks everyone, and thanks. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for your valuable speech. Now I request the senior professor of Department of Economics, Vidyanagar College, Professor Sumit Chattopadhyay, to speak to you.
Cryptocurrency has recently been around for some time. The thing is that it is a currency, it's a digital thing. Many people do not consider it as a currency. They consider it as a sort of digital payment interface. Now, the thing is that this currency is a method of payment, it's a medium of exchange. It's not recognized by any central bank in the world. They bypass the authoritarian system of central banks and governments, and they create their own domain of payment interfaces among themselves. The payments and the coins are heavily encrypted, and they require huge amount of computing power as well as energy to cool those computers down. One of the biggest cryptocurrency depositories or mines, you can say, in the world is in Iceland, because of the very cold temperatures and to the less energy required to keep those computers down, and the abundant geothermal energy available over there. Generally, as common men, we do not understand how this works. I have tried to decipher how this works and how the investment opportunity works, but in vain. I look forward to the speakers to throw some light on the origin and the way the cryptocurrencies work. From the things available on the net, I am a regular investor in the share market. I gathered that the thing of mining this cryptocurrency through a blockchain system is quite difficult and not up to ordinary people. It is I think it's under the purview of highly qualified, mathematically skilled computer engineers, computer scientists, etc. Now, what do we do with them? The Indian government regulations are totally vague in this respect. You have to pay a huge amount of tax, capital gains tax, at 30% flat without any deductions if you gain trading in crypto. But if you suffer a loss, then the government is not going to allow you to offset that loss with other incomes. This is one part. And if you are faced with any fraud while trading in crypto, the government has got no regulations over them and you are not protected. So it is my brief observation. I am looking forward to the speakers to throw some light on these aspects and how we as common people can invest in this side of asset class and so on and so forth. I generally wish a grand success to this seminar and ask our speakers to throw some light on certain aspects of this cryptocurrency thing. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable speech. Now, we will be wasting a single time. We will start our first session. In this session, our speaker, Dr. Verma. Dr. Verma is Assistant Professor of Commerce, Kalushan PG College, Lucknow. He is also the Secretary of Commerce and Management Association India. He was president at different kinds of papers, national and international seminars. He chaired a lot of seminars and he number of books. He also guided numerous students as a PhD scholar. So I request Dr. Verma to take over the chat. Over to you, sir. Sir, please unmute yourself. Sir, please unmute yourself.
Are you listening my voice, sir?
Yes, sir, perfectly.
A very good morning to all of. Ha, ha, very good morning to all. Sir, are you? I think connection was.
Yes, sir. Yes, you shown.
Sir, no, now it is saying. I mean, my voice is
Yes,
audible.
sir. Yes,
Audible. My voice is
sir.
audible, sir.
Your voice is audible.
Oh, so today, yeah, yeah. Today we are going to discuss various opportunities and challenges of cryptocurrency in India. So, before starting the cryptocurrency and the opportunities and the various challenges, I am going to share some of the ideas behind the cryptocurrency. Basically, the cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual internet. The word here, crypt, CRYPT, it means that it is a hidden currency is there, which is in the form of the digital form, or it is also known as the internet currency. It is also an alternative payment method for the online transaction, and it is very difficult to counterfeit. We cannot make the fake cryptocurrency. Uh, that's why it is very difficult to counterfeit also. And as said earlier, also many of the dignitaries present. So they also said that it is not authority and it is completely decentralized and it is totally distributed and it is working on the basically the concept of the cryptography means there will be some encryption and decryption also. Encryption is at the end of the sender and decryption is at the end of the. There are many types of cryptocurrencies are there, and basically the Bitcoin is also one of the cryptocurrency. Like similarly, we will be having a Litecoin also, uh, Ethereum also, ETH, which is known by the name Ripple. Also, it is also the cryptocurrency is also the cryptocurrency, and Ethereum Classic is also the cryptocurrency. But the most popular one is the Bitcoin. It is considered as an original cryptocurrency, and it is a form of in the electronic cash. Secondly, the main thing which you need to understand, you all understand that is an it is an open source. Open source software is the software which anybody can change it, modify it, update it according to the need, and it's fit what how he can take in the various situations or various whenever he is going to purchase a license. Cryptocurrency Bitcoin, it is basically invented by the Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008, and it is a basically P2P transaction. It is used for P2P, means P2P, which is between the user to user, or you can say the person who is receiving the money. They can see the transactions and all the history behind the transactions, and this is a very secure transactions. So because the technology we are using, it is cryptography, that it is why it is very secure transaction.
Sir, excuse me, your slide is not
What
changing.
are the features
If you, just,
basically of the
if you kindly change your slide so we can
sir?
see.
No, this
Only the first,
you are not able to
it is
see,
a,
sir.
yes sir, you can see. हम लोग देख सकते हैं मगर सिर्फ
Types
first page.
types types of cryptocurrency you cannot see features of
No,
Bitcoin.
no, no. Only sir, एकदम the first
Are you
page,
able to see?
opportunities and challenges. Please sir, थोड़ा नीचे कर दिए slide.
Acha, okay, okay. Just wait, just wait. But here we can see that it can. Now you are able to see, sir.
No, sir.
Wait, wait, wait. Now you are able to see, sir.
Yes, sir. We are able to sound. Yes.
Ah, yes. See, we have discussed many types of cryptocurrency, but here we will be mostly we will be discussing about the Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the what are the features of the Bitcoin? Basically, we can control against the fraud also, and we can have a globally accessible. We can do the payment from anywhere, anytime by anyone, and it is very cost efficient in terms of there is no mid person or intermediary involved, so there will be no transactional other cost will be there. So it is very cost efficient and transparency because the history of the transaction and the recipient can be seen. So it is very, very transparent, and all the history which took place earlier in the form of the transactions we can see, and the users can, and the owners of the who are involved in the transaction, they can easily see the cryptocurrency various transactions. So it is very, very transparent, very, very transparent also. How, but there is a one question involved in that how this Bitcoin is working basically. Bitcoin working taking place, or you can understand that one can create a Bitcoin wallet basically. Are working in India. Like I would like to discuss, there are many portals. See, mm, there are very portals like CoinDX, DCX is available there. You can register yourself and you can make a payment. With 100 rupees, you can start your this transactions, or you can purchase. Second is Uno coin is also there. Similarly, if there is Vajirex is also there. So many Bitcoin portals are there. So you can go easily and register yourself with the help of your mobile number, and you can go with the various type of transactions in the Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. Secondly, the working of the this Bitcoin is also there, means you in this individual can use Bitcoins to make payments to the individuals or merchants also without involved. There is no bank involved in this Bitcoin process, so they can use the with the help of the portal they can register theirs, and from the 100 rupees they can start the buying and selling process of the Bitcoin also. Secondly, this cryptocurrency or the bitcoins are based on the blockchain technology. Basically, what is a blockchain technology? Blockchain technology, it is an advanced form of the database. All the transactions are recorded in the ledger form, and we can uh, we can put sequentially a number of blocks. Means, and all these blocks are related with each other. Whenever the sender is trying to put up a money in the other account, means suppose Mr. X wants to transfer the money to Y, right? When he will initiate the transaction, it will be carrying the transaction will be carrying out in the form of the block, and there will be issued a one public key also, and there will be issued a private key also. Public key can be seen by various people, but the private key can be, you know uh, it can be decrypted by the recipient only. So it is a very, very secure form of transaction. Secondly, as I told you, a block is a permanent record of recent transaction, and the blocks of recorded data built upon each other to form blockchain. And these are all the transactions are in the sequential form, in the form of the date will be also displayed, and everybody who is involved or user is involved, they can self monitor the transaction activity also. So this is also a working of the Bitcoin process, and how this is basically what is a public key. Public key is also there. So if they want to send money to the recipient, so it will be in the public key will be issued in the passport form. Username of passport form. This is in the form of the letters also. So we need to generate a public and the private key. There is a, as I told you, and the earlier also so many people have told that no central authority is involved, and these are there is no KYC is also required. Know your customer means you don't have to put your identity and you don't have to put your address there for any transaction related. So these are all the anonymous transactions taking out throughout the world. Means if the one sender wants to send the money to the receiver recipient, then the sender need not to enter the address and also need not to enter the identity. He will be able to send the money to the recipient without entering any of the KYC particulars, knowing your customer's particulars. Secondly, the one of the cryptocurrency is also very popular, and it was created by the Charlie Lee, MIT graduate, and Litecoin is the name of this cryptocurrency, and it is more faster. It is more faster than the Bitcoin also. Means if Litecoin will be processing in 2.5 minutes, then the Bitcoin processing of Bitcoin will take 10 minutes. Bitcoin is 21 million. Means a person can carry 21 million, not more than 21 million. Litecoin, the coin limit for the Litecoin is 84 million. And they are using the two algorithms, script and FGPA, means field programmable gate array with the help of the array generate this Litecoin also. And there is one more algorithm, ASIC, means application specific integrated circuit, which is also used for the Litecoin process also. So Litecoin is 2. The processing of the Litecoin will take 2.5 minutes, and the processing of the Bitcoin will take 10 minutes. So it is more faster. Similarly, we are having other type of cryptocurrency like the Ripple is also there. Ripple Before Ripple, I would like to take one more Ethereum, ETH is also cryptocurrency, and it was proposed in the 2013 by Vitalik Buterin, and it was initially released on the July 2015. See, whatever the cryptocurrency or types of the cryptocurrency we are discussing here, all are available on the portal. Is your interest in which cryptocurrency you want to deal, or in which you want to work, or you want to buy that cryptocurrency? It is up to you. Similarly, Ripple is also a real-time gross settlement system, and it is a currency exchange. It is similarly as a currency exchange. I will tell you what is the value of the Bitcoin and the remittance network created by Ripple Labs Incorporation, and this currency was created by the Ripple Labs Incorporation. It is a US based company. In 2012, Ripple came in 2012. To the next, we will be having a Bitcoin Cash also. Bitcoin Cash is also a type of cryptocurrency. And in this Bitcoin Cash, what is the difference between the Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash? The size of the block in Bitcoin Cash is increased, and it will be allowing more transaction to be processed fast. Transaction processing speed is more faster than a Bitcoin in Bitcoin Cash, and the size of the blocks is also uh, bigger than the Bitcoin. If we compare it with the Bitcoin, means Bitcoin Cash is having a larger size, and Bitcoin processing speed is also very fast. Similarly, we are having a Ethereum Classic also. It is a updated version of Ethereum blockchain also, and it runs smart contracts on the platform. So we have discussed about the six types of cryptocurrency, but still there are so many other cryptocurrencies also, ADA also, USD also. So many cryptocurrencies are there. So yeah, but here today we will be talking about the Bitcoin only. So Bitcoin, we will be discussing about the legal status of Bitcoin in India. What is the legal status? In of India issued a warning that virtual currencies, cryptocurrencies are not a legal tender in India. They are not accepted at all. So in 2017, RBI issued the warning also for this virtual currency or the cryptocurrency. But no ban on the virtual currency took place in 2017 also. Earlier, in 2019, RBI issued that trading, mining, holding, or transferring or use of cryptocurrency is subject to the punishment in India within a financial penalty or the imprisonment up to the 10 years. RBI also declared that it may launch digital rupees as a legal tender in India in future. RBI also declared that digital rupee will be launched, and the name of the digital rupee they have also declared as Lakshmi also. Earlier, I will be discussing in earlier sites also. So again, if we talk about into 2020, the Supreme Court of India removed the ban on the cryptocurrencies imposed by the RBI also. And two, the government of India clearly mentioned in the Union Budget 2022 to 2023 that the transfer of any virtual currency cryptocurrency asset will subject to the 30% tax deduction on income gain. And if the cryptocurrency will be in the form of the gift, then it will be tagged in the hands of the receiver, whomsoever will be receiving the gift, he will have to give the tax on that gift. And again, in July 2022, the Reserve Bank of India recommended destabilizing effect for the country's monetary and physical health also. Means it will be also affecting the fiat currency also, means the traditional currency also, in the rupee and the paisa also, it will be having an effect also. So these are some of status of Bitcoin. But here we will be also discussing in many of the countries it has been legalized also. Like in US, United States, Bitcoin is legalized. France, Ireland, Russia, Japan, Switzerland, Singapore, Norway, Germany, South Africa, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Venezuela, Brazil, Argentina, Chile, Philippines, Israel, Lebanon, Turkey, Hong Kong, Czech Republic, Venezuela, Turkey, Uzbekistan. I have listed many of the countries also. So it has been legalized also. Illegal. Bitcoins are illegal in countries like Nepal, China, Pakistan, Taiwan, Cambodia, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Colombia, Ecuador, Bolivia, Egypt, Morocco, Algeria. Still, Bit considered as a payment medium in India and not regulated by any central authority. There are no rules and regulation or guidelines laid down for settling disputes. This is the biggest drawback, that there is no rules and regulations in India or any guidelines laid down for settling with the cryptocurrency. So trading in cryptocurrency is done at the investor risk. Finance Minister of India also never proposed to tax also, and how the tax will be calculated. See, income from the transfer of the virtual digital assets such as crypto NFTs and non-fungible tokens also, and it will be in the form of the art also, like music also. These are some files, data files, which also will be tagged at 30%. No deduction except the cost of it will be allowed while reporting income from the transfer of the loss from digital asset cannot be set off against any other income. Means if you have a loss from the Bitcoin, means suppose you have got a loss of 2 lakhs, then it cannot be set off against any other income. Gift of digital assets will attract tax in the hands of the receiver of the gifting of digital. Somebody is gifting you, means you have to give that tax upon it also. So, but this is the sum of the legal status of the Bitcoin in India. No central authority is there to address the problem. If you are having any problem related with the Bitcoin, that had been made by the government to address the issues also. Still, the legal status in the Lok Sabha also, there is a bill 2021 Bitcoin bill also, it is pending in the Lok Sabha. It is not cleared also. And what are the advantages of the Bitcoin? I would like to discuss already the concept of the Bitcoin. Secondly, we have already discussed about the working of the Bitcoin concept. Thirdly, we have already discussed about the legal status also. And we are going to discuss some advantages of the Bitcoin also. Means Stefan Ivaschenko also provide the advantages and disadvantages of the Bitcoin. First is anonymity. Second is P2P cryptocurrency network. What is anonymity here? Basically, anonymity means you need not to fulfill the criteria of the KYC. Means you don't have to give your details, identity, your name. Whenever the sender is sending a money to the recipient, one person is sending a money to the second person, need not to fulfill all the details, just like in the bank you are filling the KYC particulars. You need not to go in the bank or to transfer the money on the basis of the public key, and recipient will be taking the help of the private key to decrypt the message and in the consideration of the transaction. Secondly, if we are going to P2P cryptocurrency network, means this sender and the recipient, and no third party will be involved. Third advantage is no inflation. Is the maximum number of coins is strictly limited by 21 million bitcoins, and no authority is there to increase this limit. So, limitation of the Bitcoin is only the 21 million Bitcoin. There is no other upper category. Open code for mining cryptocurrency also. There are BTC means BTC here means Bitcoin applies the same algorithm that are used in online banking. The only difference of the internet banking is the disclosure of the information about the users. Means here the users information means is very secure, right? So other advantages also, unlimited possibilities of transaction. Each of the wallet holders can pay to anyone, anywhere, and any amount. Means possibilities of transactions. When wallet holders can pay anyone, anywhere, and any amount, anytime, and no boundaries are also there. Means payments made in the system are impossible to cancel. The coins cannot be paid, copied. Every month, the number of online shop resources and companies to accept BTC is expanding. Means every month we are having increase of online shop resources and companies. Secondly, I would like also to tell you that there is an increase and the data is reached up to 156 million in the Bitcoin in India. 156 million. So this is number of people are increasing day by day, and the operation cost of the Bitcoin is also very low because you need not to pay any commission and fees to the banks and the. Suppose you are doing any transaction or any other transaction with the help of the banks or any other organization, you need to pay the commission also. But here you need not to pay any commission and fees to banks and or other organizations. So these advantages of the Bitcoin. Again, if we are moving towards other advantages, decentralization means there is no power to dictate rules for the owners of the Bitcoin. Whomsoever is carrying the Bitcoin means no central authority is there to dictate rules for the owners of the Bitcoin, and it is very easy to use. Means you need to just create a BTC wallet. BTC wallet means Bitcoin wallet. You need to, and it will create. It will take 5 minutes just to create a BTC wallet, and immediately start. You can immediately start to use without any questions and the commission. Means you can register yourself. I told you many portals are there also. Many portals are there. Unicorn, Coin Switch also there. You can take the help of the Coin Switch as a beginner, and you can register and start with the 100 rupees, and in 5 minutes you will be able to buy the Bitcoin. Okay. Transparency also, as I told you, all the transactions are very transparent. There is a sequential chain of blocks. Means uh, if a sender is sending money to the recipient, then it the blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Means these are the sequential chain of the block, and each block will be carrying the information. Suppose the number one block is carrying the information about the second associated block. Second associated block will be carrying the information about the third block. A chain, right? So at one end encryption will be there, and the other end there will be a decryption will be there. Means and encrypted, it will be going in the form of the encrypted message, and this encrypted message will be run. So there nobody will be able to see that transaction. Only the sender and the recipient will be knowing about the transaction. And if the public key will be issued, then it can be seen by the but private key cannot be seen by any other. So the speed of the transactions are very fast. Are very fast. So these are the some of the advantages of the Bitcoin I discussed with you. Secondly, disadvantages of the Bitcoin are also there. Means if your wallet password are gone or your hard drive is crashed or crashed, to lose your content or wallet or gone forever. So Bitcoin transactions are irreversible. Means if you lose your lost your wallet password, or if your hard drive is crashed, then you will not be able to get your bitcoins in the account. Means you will not be able to reverse it. Means all these are irreversible. It can bitcoins cannot be seized or frozen or audited by the banks also. Bitcoins wallets cannot be seized or frozen by the bank, and they cannot impose a withdrawal limits also. Spending limits also they cannot. So they cannot be frozen or audited, and they are very easy to use. As I told you, private key and public key, and opening and using wallets very easy for people. Some feel very easy, and some are not able to feel easy. Uh, like sometimes private keys are forgotten by the people, and they are not able to open. So these are some of the disadvantages of the Bitcoin which people are having. So and uh, these are the some disadvantages. Secondly, if we go to the other disadvantages, cryptocurrency has high potential for tax evasion in some jurisdictions, and there is a lack of the lack of regulation which facilitates black market activities also. If we talk about today's the what is the value of the Bitcoin, then the Bitcoin value is 1,607.22 INR, Indian rupees. So this is the value of today's Bitcoin, and what are the various opportunities available in India? First, if we talk about the opportunity, entrepreneurs within the country are seeing this as an opportunity for the proliferation of the Bitcoin also. So people can start as an entrepreneur, and they can purchase a Bitcoin from the various portals also, and they can purchase a Bitcoins, and they can start trading of Bitcoin. Sale and purchase is also there. You can make a register yourself and purchase a Bitcoin and sell them accordingly. There is one study by the Statista which states that India is on a track to touch 156 million crypto users by the end of the 2020. It is expected to grow. Thirdly, the payment system which does not require to provide private credentials, means KYC is already not required. So anybody can start a business with a business or entrepreneurship also at 100 rupees. To marketers also, they are also having a various opportunities. It is a way to save transaction cost also. Means there is no third party cost is involved, there is no commission involved, so transaction cost also will be saved. Also it is an instrument to send remittances without any charges. They can send also money also. So these are some of the opportunities. Here we can see list of best cryptocurrency exchanges also. CoinDX. This is one portal of cryptocurrency exchange where you can purchase and sell also the Bitcoin also. Best for it is best suited for the advanced crypto traders also. There's a second one is CoinSwitch. Best it is best for the beginners. If you are beginning to buy a Bitcoin or if you want to deal with the Bitcoins, purchase and sell, then you can go for the CoinSwitch also, and it is best for the beginners. Then coming to the Wajirex, best for the novice and intermediate crypto traders. Then again going for ZebPay. ZebPay is for the best for the intraday trading and crypto lending also. BIT markets best for the spot and future trading also. BIT market is very good for the spot and future trading. Kraken India best for the advanced who are already having a knowledge and they are used to for the advanced crypto traders. Means two are there, CoinDX and Kraken India. They are best. And CoinSwitch is best for the beginners. Vajirex is best for the novice and intermediate crypto traders. And ZebPay for the intraday trading. So these are the some of the portals which are very considered to be trusted web portals for the cryptocurrency exchanges. Again, going for the advanced trading features means Kraken India here and CoinDX, and this is BitBN, best for the advanced trader features. Unocoin best for new age and millennial users. Buy Ucoin means best for the earning rewarding points also. Geotus best for the crypto staking also. So these are some of the portals uh, where the user can go and register themselves and purchase a Bitcoin also. You can start with the rupees 100. Rupees 100 you can take on and you can go on and investing more and more. You will be able to take a benefit out of it. Similarly, if we will be going for the opportunities of Bitcoin in India, means here I took a print screen of the CoinDX. You can see there are 1.3 crore plus Indians choose CoinDX, India's most valued crypto investment app. Through app also you can register and through the website also. They are having both them. And if you will see, there is a written this download this app now, register and start with as low as rupees 100. Means with the rupees 100 you can go for that purchasing the bitcoins also. Similarly, we are having a unicorn also, India's trusted Bitcoin and crypto trading platform. Also, you can see there's a price of Bitcoin in similarly BC also available. You can see Ethereum is also there. You can buy, and the value of the also various cryptocurrencies are listed on this portal on these various portals. Similarly, you can go for the Wazirex also, India's most trusted Bitcoin cryptocurrency exchange is also available. You can buy, purchase. Similarly, there is a one Zebpay. It is also very good portal, and various Bitcoins selling and purchasing are there. You will be very easily able to understand, and you will be able to with the help of your mobile number, and just you will register yourself. After you will be able to give it. Another thing is very important, which is most important, challenges of Bitcoin in India. Means various challenges of Bitcoin in India. First is government regulation. As I told you, this is the bigger prime challenge for the growth of the cryptocurrency, and which is very doubtful in India. Currently, in 2019, RBI announced that cryptocurrency will not be considered as a legal tender because it is completely decentralized. We have already discussed about it. Secondly, if we go to the security threat, hackers and malicious users can create as much as they want from the virtual currency. If they break the system and know the method of virtual currency creation, this will lead to the ability. Means sometimes also security threats also there, hackers and malicious users also, they can create fake virtual currency, or they can steal virtual currency by just changing the account balances also. Many of the agents also are dealing with the Bitcoin and in other cryptocurrency. You need not to buy from them. You need to just register from the original portal, and from there you can purchase the cryptocurrencies. Various cryptocurrencies are available there, as we have already discussed types of cryptocurrencies. Thirdly, if we talk about the challenges, there is a negative impact on the Indian monetary system also, because people will be relying on the virtual money, and they wherever they will be going, they will be using this platform to buy the things. So it will be impacting the monetary system, and it will be impacting a lot. Talk about the biggest challenge also, means it will be with the help of the Bitcoin or use of the Bitcoin, it will be more expanding the illicit and illegal activities around the globe, like money laundering, black marketing, and tax evasion also. Secondly, we have discussed four of the challenges, and there's no ombudsman is there where you can go for the help or the grievance, as a result of which Indian consumers are being exposed to transactional and informative risk. Means no person is there, no person is there, no forum is there where you can go and tell that, sir, we are having this problem or grievance on this transaction. Upcoming entry of the Indian owned cryptocurrency also. I told you, Indian government also going to introduce the cryptocurrency similar to the Bitcoin called Lakshmi. Means the government of India will be also introducing the cryptocurrency similar to the Bitcoin called Lakshmi also. And there will be deep embedment on the local currency also. Means means rupees, Indian rupees, and are so much embedded in the system that people are not trusting the Bitcoin basically. So this is also the biggest challenge, and human mismanagement in online exchanges also. Sometimes so much fraud activities are carried out by the persons. So there is a not proper trust on the Bitcoins or the cryptocurrency in India. People in India, they are having a much trust on the fiat currency. So people are avoiding to take, but still many of the people are purchasing the Bitcoin from the. Will be going for the various opportunities are surely there. Opportunities are there, means you can register on this Fund DX, or you can register on various portals, but it you should invest according to your risk, according to your own wish. You need not to go, because we have already discussed, there is no central authority, no ombudsman is there. So it will be really creating a problem when, because many of the people are purchasing the Bitcoin, and sometimes they are not able to website or web portal. So so it will be creating again a problem. First main thing in cryptocurrency is basically you need to understand the working of the cryptocurrency, which I have already discussed with it, means Bitcoin, and what are the various features and what are the working methodology of the Bitcoin. This you need to understand very much, because without it, suppose if you are going to purchase a Bitcoin, then it will be creating a problem if you are not aware of the concept of the Bitcoin. So there are opportunities are there, but still many challenges are there. Main challenge is may if you will be having any problem, then where you will be going. This is the biggest problem that there is regular authority to regulate the issues related with the Bitcoin. So cryptocurrency is still uh, providing an opportunity, but in a similar manner, there are various challenges associated with the cryptocurrency also. With these words, I'm going to end my presentation. Whatever the doubts are there and whatever the things you want to clarify with me, you can discuss with me. And if there is still any issues or related things you can ask me. So, Gaurav sir and the principal sir, whatever the questions are there, you can discuss with me, and anything you want to discuss further, you can ask. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your nice deliberation. Now, I request if any participant have any question, please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Sir, I have a question for you.
Yes, 100%.
Sir, you told that in your presentation, I found out that one Bitcoin is worth around 25 lakh rupees in Indian currency.
Yes. It
So
is the
with
value of the today.
the
Yes.
value of the today, it changes, it constantly changes. Then with 100 rupee or maybe 1,000 rupee, how much of a Bitcoin I'm going to purchase and what is the value of that? Practical value of that.
Practical value is in the point 0.000003 triple line. This will be some sort of value will be there, but still, if you will be purchases, then it will be in the multiples of the 10 also. Means you will be having a value out of it. Means 1,000 rupees value in terms of the Bitcoin you will be there. And whenever the it will be increasing, means the difference will be if the your value will be increases, the difference will be given to you, provided to you. And if you, whenever you will be selling it out, and if you there will be a means decreasing, the value will be decreasing, then you will be having a loss of it.
Yes, sir. But if I take a hit, probably say maybe my value is eroded by 200 rupees. Am I going to pay that discrepancy or difference, or I can wait for the value to upscale again?
you you can wait for the value to upscale for upscaling.
Or
You can wait for it.
it is just like share,
It is just like share.
just like share. And
crypto
whenever,
crypto crypto save crypto saving is there. Means crypto saving, it is an other advantage to you. Means you can save your cryptocurrency, and whenever you feel so there is a increase, move on, you can sell it.
so what you are telling that I can sell out my stake or even get into it more, just like shares, and I'll get back in the form of Indian currency.
You see, it is up to you. Whenever you want to invest more and more, then you can invest more in the Bitcoins. Suppose Amit Kumar Bhardwaj was having more number of Bitcoins. Means he was having a lot of Bitcoin, and but later on in the year 2022, and he given all the, he exchanged all the money. His wife exchanged all the money, and he got the money in in Indian rupees. He got the value. Suppose if you want to purchase, a Bitcoin, and the value of the Bitcoin, you can hold in the account Bitcoins, and when the value increase, then you can go on and sell the Bitcoin, and you will be getting the difference out of it.
Another question, sir.
It is
Suppose
yes.
someone living in the USA, and whenever the person wants to send some money
Yes.
to me, or I want to send some money to that person, it involves a lot of charges from the government. I can bypass that also.
Yes. See, there is no authority or regulatory who will be, making uh, any charge on it on the transaction. They will not be able to put any charge on the transaction. This will be between the sender and the recipient. There will be no cost involved in them, and nobody will be knowing what had taken place.
Suppose
No
I'm
government will be able to regulate this transaction.
yeah. Suppose I'm sending around maybe 5 lakh rupees to a person living in USA. Then that person, I'll convert them to Bitcoin, and then I'll send that money to that recipient in USA. He or she can convert that money into US dollars, and I won't be
US
taxed.
dollars.
Is that right?
Yes, you will not be taxed. If you
And
will be
I'll not
getting an
face any
income
legal
out,
consequences.
no, you will not be able to face legal consequence.
Okay. Thank you.
But in US, but in US when he will be or she will be receiving the money, because there it is legalized, then it will be regulated according to the US norms.
Yes, I understand that. And contrary to the what I've told just right now, if that person sends some money to me in form of US dollars and converting it to Bitcoins, I'll get the money in form of Bitcoin. It will be exchanged in my name. It will be kept in my account. And then I can convert it into Indian currency. And then what will be my consequences when I get that fund?
You have the 30% income tax. You
I'll,
have to
I'll
pay the
attract 30%
30% income
income
tax.
tax. Okay.
30% income tax.
Actually, the Indian government is not wanting to get this thing to go on in India.
In Indian government is basically not making any law. Basically, there's no regulation, rules and regulation have been made so far. But on tax, they are saying that if you are having an income gain, means you have to then have to pay the 30% income tax on this gain.
Okay, thank you, sir. That solves my query.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is there other query?
Gaurav, may I ask something to Amit sir? May I ask something?
Definitely, sir.
This is part from
Yes, sir.
Manindra Chandra College. Yeah. Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you for your nice talk. And I have few questions actually. Uh, First of all, often we say that the cryptocurrency is very much volatile. And the reason behind the volatility is geopolitical things are also there. But somehow, last 1 year, I'm watching the crypto movements. If there are no definite reasons, there are also some kind of up and down in a large scale occurs in the market. Why is that so? This is my first question. And the second question is from year 2019, I used to mine the Pi chain system from 2019. What is the future of this Pi blockchain? Can you give some information to me?
Sir, there is first I am giving your answer to your first question. There are so many ups and downs in the Bitcoin because sir, there is a Bitcoins also, and people are losing the sometimes trust on the Bitcoins because there are so many issues with the Bitcoins. So many uh, these brokers are there, and they are making frauds with the Bitcoins also. So whenever the people are losing the trust market also, and in the last 1 year, because we are not able to recover ourselves in India, we are not able to so much. There is a recovery from the corona. After the corona, there is no not so much recovery. That's the reason that we are there are up and downs in the market in India in the Bitcoin sector. Second issue is also there that there's no central regulatory authority. So people are still finding and various issues with this Bitcoin. So there are also down effects in this Bitcoin sector, cryptocurrency also. Second factor is also there, means there are so many other cryptocurrencies are coming which are having a fastest transaction. So people are moving towards other cryptocurrencies also, like Bitcoin Cash. I have talked about the Litecoin also, which is 2.5. The Litecoin is also 2.5. Due to these factors also, there is a downfall in the market of the Bitcoin also. So these are some of the reasons for the ups and downs of the Bitcoins in the market. Second thing, future of the Bitcoin is still not in India. We are having very doubtful now because RBI is not in the favor. Reserve Bank of India is not in the favor of the Bitcoin. Secondly, government is also not able to trace the various transactions of the Bitcoins also. Fourthly, government of India has not regularized also and they have not made any authority, central authority for observing the various effects, pros and cons of the Bitcoin. So the future of the Bitcoin is still very doubtful in India. If we talk about in India, sir, one more reason I am telling you, many of the they also initiated uh, in the Indian market for the buying, purchasing and selling, and their activity is also very doubtful. Their authenticity is also very doubtful. People are still having misconceptions about the Bitcoins, and they are not having fully trust on the Bitcoin. Still the future of the Bitcoin, future of the cryptocurrency is not up to the mark, is very doubtful. But after 10 years, it can be
Thank you.
seen
Thank
as
you,
an
sir.
opportunity, or people will be starting. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your
Hmm.
excellent deliberation. Now we move towards our second our.
Sir, I have a
Okay, you
question.
have a question. Okay, okay. Please carry on.
Sir, as you said that one of the advantages of the Bitcoin wallet is that it's transparency, right? But in one of the disadvantages of the slide, I found that it is said that it cannot be audited or frozen. So as you said that the blockchain keeps the
Hmm.
information of the sequential transaction, so how it cannot be audited and is transparent at the same time? So can you clarify on that?
Yes. See, the banks cannot any not and no banks can audit the these transactions, because see, advantage is also there. Advantage is one advantage. I told the transactions are very secure, and this will be the transparent between the sender and the recipient. So they are very secure. First. Second disadvantage, no other bank and no central authority can audit these transactions. Nobody can see that transaction. So this is the biggest disadvantage of this Bitcoin.
Okay, okay.
Sir, I
Any
have
other
a
queries
question.
to anyone?
Sir, I
Okay,
have a
Sir,
question.
carry on. Please,
please.
Aman, carry on.
Sir, as if the Manindra College sir says the Pi network about Pi coin, the future of Pi coin, and is there any tax influence on Lakshmi coin, which was Indian government gonna introduce?
Uh, is there any?
Is there any?
Again, can you repeat the
Uh,
question?
okay, sir. I just want to know future of Pi coin or Pi network coin, and also what is the
Hmm.
implementation and tax implementation on future Lakshmi coin that was in the government introduced?
See, government has just not introduced this Lakshmi coin. Government has just introduced this Pi coin. government introduce this. They are going to introduce the Lakshmi coin. Lakshmi coin, if they will be introducing, then they will be having a observation on it, and they will be able to regulate it with the help of some authority. And these cryptocurrencies, they are not able to, observe it, and what are the transactions are there, how many transactions are there, how many coins are transferred, how many per day their transactions are taking place. They are not able to monitor it properly, but in the Lakshmi, they will be able to properly monitor it.
That
How
means
many
that
times
was
much there is the
that means
income
that
gain.
coin, sir. That means that coin are totally under India government. Lakshmi coin, Lakshmi.
Lakshmi coin will be totally under the monitoring of the Indian government. The Indian government will be properly monitoring.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your
Okay.
explanation. I hope so. Doubts are clear. Now we move forward to our second session. Now our second speaker is Professor Rahul Sharkar, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, Sidhu Kanu Biswa University, Purulia. Uh, Professor Sharkar is a very talented one. He guided many students. He chaired many sessions. Professor Sharkar published more or less a lot of papers in different national and international level publications. So I request Professor Rahul Sharkar to present their deliberation. Over to Professor Sharkar.
Thank you,
Sir,
Gaurav.
Gaurav sir, just wait,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir.
Can I leave the
Okay.
meeting,
Yes,
sir?
yes, sir. You,
I
you
have a
may leave.
some
You
work.
may leave. Okay, okay.
I
Thank
have
you.
some work. Thank you,
Hmm.
sir.
Thank you, Professor Gaurav, for your nice words. So let me start presenting the screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, Rahul, that's visible.
Okay, thank you. So my topic is cryptocurrency, new investment opportunity. Uh, as an investment opportunity, we must first know what cryptocurrency is all about. Because before investing in the new instrument, that is cryptocurrency, we must know about it in a bit detail. Without knowing how it works, investing in it will be a difficult task. So let's first know what cryptocurrency is all about. So, cryptocurrency is basically a combination of two words, crypto and currency. Crypto basically means a secret or hidden, and currency we know the medium of exchange for goods and services. So, cryptocurrency, as we can say, it is nothing but a digital currency uh, designed for working as medium of exchange through computer networks, and that currency is not regulated by any central authority. As was talking by the previous speaker, I joined lately, but I heard the summary of what he has talked. So he was talking about the issue that there is no controlling authority of the currency. So this is something bookish about the cryptocurrency, meaning of the cryptocurrency. So what we can think of in practice, that suppose uh, uh, Mr. X has done some work for me for Mr. Y, and Mr. Y, instead of giving him money, he is giving say Cadbury. Okay. So now that Cadbury is a physical form Cadbury. So he can keep it, he can store it, or he can consume it also. Mr. X can use it. But what if Mr. Y thinks of giving a digital chocolate, digital Cadbury to Mr. X? That means which has no physical form. So cryptocurrency is also like that, taking from that example, that cryptocurrency is a currency but in the digital form. It has no physical form, right? So in digital form you can have that currency. So the one problem may occur with that digital currency is that suppose Y has given X that one cryptocurrency or digital currency. So Mr. X may send this one currency, one cryptocurrency, one digital currency to many, to more than one. As it is digital, so he may copy and paste it, or through attaching in mail he can send it. As it is, it has no physical form, it is in the digital form. So problem of making duplication, problem of chance of duplication is there. So this problem has been overcome through some technology, that a single cryptocurrency cannot be multiplied simply by copying or making a duplicate one. And for that matter, there is a technology behind the cryptocurrency, record of keeping of the cryptocurrency, and that technology is very popular nowadays and very known to, that may be a buzzword we can say, that it is blockchain technology behind keeping the ledger or record of the cryptocurrency. So how this thing happens we can see. So before that, let us have some idea of recently very popular cryptocurrencies, very known cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Litecoin. So these are very popular. Regarding Dogecoin, it was actually a peer-to-peer open source cryptocurrency named after popular Doge meme. By looking at the image of the currency, cryptocurrency of Dogecoin, you can relate this image. It relates to that Doge meme. So this Dogecoin is also known as meme coin. Anyways, so next is when one sends a cryptocurrency to someone else, that record keeping, that record is been kept in a ledger, and this ledger here it is public ledger. Public ledger means that cryptocurrency transactions are recorded in many computers at many nodes, not on a single node, because if it is recorded in only single node, then there is chance of making a duplicate one and sending to more than one person of that same coin in the digital form. But as it gets recorded in many computers, in many nodes simultaneously, so the chance of copying is not there. So this public ledger is open access network, and anyone can join to this decentralized network, and simultaneously all the records are being kept in all these ledgers. So chance of copying is minimized. Another concept here is peer-to-peer network. So peer-to-peer computing or networking is a distributed application architecture that partition the task or workload between peers, and in this case the peers are equally privileged and equipotent participants in the network, so they form peer-to-peer network nodes. Now this peer-to-peer network or nodes, how it works through a technology called blockchain technology. Again, the blockchain is composed of two words, block and chain. So, a blockchain is nothing but a digital database or ledger that is distributed among the nodes of a peer-to-peer network. And as the name suggests, blockchain. So, different transactions are recorded in different blocks, and each block is linked with other blocks through a chain, through an interconnected chain. When transactions gets completed, record gets completed in one block, the next block gets added to it, and there is some has there is some has note numbers that gets connected the next block to the previous block, so the transaction can be tracked very easily. Uh, if one tries to cheat, then it gets easily caught, because the transactions are recorded simultaneously on all the networks, on many networks. So, and if from one computer at one level it tries to cheat, it gets caught by the next, in the next stage, in the next block. Okay, so next concept is miner and mining. That means, what is who is miner? Miner means those who maintain these public ledgers, those who maintain these public ledgers. Like Bitcoin mining, for example. Bitcoin mining is a complex technological and computational process of validating the Bitcoin transaction over Bitcoin network. So through that network of Bitcoin, these transactions are validated at different stages. So the task that is done are known as, those who done this are known as uh, miners in the blockchain network. And mining is nothing but the process of maintaining that ledger. It is the network that are interconnected. And for doing this mining, Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin mining, any cryptocurrency mining, there is need of crypto mining rigs. What is crypto mining rig? The crypto mining rig is nothing but it is a special computer or a computerized personal, a customized personal computer, and it is nothing but similar like the traditional computer that we use with RAM, motherboard, storage, CPU, etc. But where lies the difference of a crypto mining ring and a traditional computer is about their graphics card that they use. So for crypto mining, a special kind of computer device is required, and that is called crypto mining ring. Now, one concern that may arise about the privacy, because because your transaction gets recorded on so many computer, on so many nodes, so you may think that it is getting known, your transaction, what you are doing is getting known to so many. Then you may think that why should others know about my transaction, what I am sending, about of the what amount of cryptocurrency I am sending or keeping with me, why it should be known to everyone. So this record keeping or transactions are actually cryptographed. So cryptography is another technology which securely transform information and communication through codes. It encrypt the transaction through some encryption key, and then to the receiver it gets decrypted through decryption key, so that in between your transaction is only known to the intended person and not the others. To whom it is intended, that person or only they will be knowing about it, not the others. Now, next thing is the pricing of the cryptocurrency. Uh, the how the price of a cryptocurrency is determined, as there is no physical asset. Uh, so, like for gold is a physical asset. You can see it, you can hold it, so its price gets increased or decreased from time to time. Now, how the price of a cryptocurrency is determined? The basic factor that determines the price of cryptocurrency is the demand of it. For most of the cryptocurrencies, the total number of coins are fixed. That means supply is fixed, limited. As we know, anything which is limited, uh, that demand for it determines its price. Like for example, land is limited, so as the demand increases, price of the land increases. Here the bitcoins, for example, has maximum supply already determined is the 21 million. So it will not be mined after 21 million. Ripple supply, maximum supply of Ripple is 100 billion. Litecoin maximum it is 84 million. Um, and two other coins, Dogecoin and Ethereum, their supply is unlimited. So the for the limited supply bitcoins or Ripple or Litecoin, so if the demand increases of these currencies, of these cryptocurrencies, so the price automatically gets increased of these currencies. Does that mean that only demand and supply of these currencies will determine the price? No, some other factors are also there. For example, some news about the cryptocurrency market or regarding the cryptocurrency uh, also determines the price. Good news or bad news about the currency or about the cryptocurrencies. For example, on 24th March 2021, Elon Musk said that Tesla will start accepting Bitcoin. So instantaneously the news spread and demand for the Bitcoin increase. Certainly, when uh, personalities like Elon Musk says something positive about a cryptocurrency, so other will have that kind of courage to rely on that cryptocurrency. So its demand increases certainly. Then see the impact of the information after few months on May 13th of the same year 2021. Again, Elon Musk said that no, Tesla will no longer accept the Bitcoin. The reason he cited that they have the concern for the they have the climatic concern. So due to that reason, they will no longer be accepting bitcoins. So again, instantaneously that information had severe impact, and at that time the around around 25% price dropped for the Bitcoin, right? So informations certainly have impact on the price determination of the cryptocurrencies. Now, very few advantage and disadvantage of cryptocurrency. One advantage is that it is decentralized, that no one has the power to control that currency. Okay, whatever you are transacting, no one will regulate, no central authority will regulate your transaction, whatever you are doing with the cryptocurrency. So there is no control, no controlling authority of your transaction. For example, when you keep money in the banks, so the banks knows your money, tax authority knows that how much you have, government also sometimes may collect your information from the bank. So different agencies can know about your bank details. So it is regulated, but cryptocurrency is decentralized, so regulation is not in a single hand. Another is advantage is that safety. As the transactions get recorded in so many computer networks, people to computer networks or nodes of all the peer network group. So the your cryptocurrency that you have kept with you has safety feature. So these two are most popular advantages for which nowadays cryptocurrencies are becoming very popular. And some of the disadvantages of cryptocurrencies, so no single controlling agency. So as it was advantage, the same thing actually acts as a disadvantage. Now it is okay to be decentralized until you face any difficulties with your cryptocurrency. But if you face any fraud, if you face any difficulties, if any transaction, for example, actually these scams happen in case of bank transaction. When we keep money in the bank or withdraw, it gets recorded in the ledger. What if a transaction is removed from the ledger? Though that kind of problem will probably not occur due to blockchain technology in case of cryptocurrency, but what if this happens, or any sort of problem we face with the cryptocurrency that we have, or any kind of cheating that we face? So where to go, whom to approach? There is no single controlling agency, no single controlling authority. There is no ombudsman to whom we can lodge our complaint. So it is very difficult at that situation. Until we face that, the same no controlling agency is beneficial for us, but the same issue becomes our disadvantage when we face any difficulty with that currency, cryptocurrency. Another disadvantage is that it can be used for unethical means, as it uses cryptography, so no one knows, like one-to-one transaction, person-to-person transaction, whom I am sending, no one will know about it. So the cryptocurrencies can be used for unethical purposes. So that is another disadvantage that cryptocurrency has. And regarding, I said just before that Elon Musk said that Tesla will not accept Bitcoin due to climatic concern. And here the same thing. that disadvantage. So what is that? Now mining process is not eco-friendly. Actually, the mining process is not eco-friendly because it consumes huge power and electricity. It is not eco-friendly. Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency mining process is not eco-friendly. That is another disadvantage. So because nowadays climatic concern, environmental concern is growing rapidly, so keeping that concern in mind, we again have to think of some eco-friendly measure of cryptocurrency mining, so that it becomes acceptable to even to those who are concerned about the ecology of the system. So, given some basic knowledge about the cryptocurrency, what it is and how it works, how the cryptocurrency mining process goes on, let us know some basic ideas about how to make money with cryptocurrency. First of all, there is cloud mining. So for cryptocurrency mining, as we discussed, that there is need of uh, crypto mining ring. That means special kind of computer. Some complex softwares are required. So this kind of things we have to keep with us so that we can go for the crypto mining. But there is something else called cloud mining, which is the best way to make money with cryptocurrencies. What we can do, some kind of hardware and cloud mining services we can provide. Cloud mining does not require you to purchase and maintain the hardwares. Cloud mining is very popular nowadays. So there are different websites you can use to get free Bitcoin without making a deposit, and there is no other fees. For example, the cloud mining site Happy Miner. So in that we can try to make, though the mining process is something technical, which is not that only it is not something by knowing only the technicalities of how cryptocurrency works we can go for it. Different kind of computing and technological knowledge are required in order to do mining. So still the techno savvy people can also go for cloud mining. Another is affiliate programs. So without making any investment, still you can make money. On every purchase one of your referral makes, you could be entitled to receive a commission. So it is referral based earning from the cryptocurrency. Sending customers various Bitcoin referral programs through different websites or mobile application, we can earn that. So after actually registering to websites which provide this, we will be requiring to share the URL with our knowns, and there will be some particular referral codes. If they use that, so commission will be given to the senders. Hmm. The possibility of quick cash gain is larger in this case. So an affiliate program might be terrific method actually nowadays for some passive, which actually generates some passive income for a prolonged period through that. And this is also beneficial even for those social media influencers who are very known. If they share this kind of URLs to their audience, and if they really use it, and at the same time also they have to convince their audiences, so that they try to indulge in the cryptocurrency transaction. So if they use their code, so the who is sending the referral can gain from it. And then is investing, which is actually what as the finance or commerce and finance professions we can actually do it, or even a layperson can understand. Those who invest in the stock market also or interested in the stock market transaction, they know the buy, hold and sell process of stocks. So here this is the same thing we does with the cryptocurrency. So we have to make money by investing money in the cryptocurrency. So that is something investing. Another process that we can go for is stocking. Crypto stocking is an investment strategy that involves retaining a specific number of coins in your wallet for a specific amount of time. Your cryptocurrency asset will therefore will produce some passive income as its price increases. So it will automatically bring you the more return. For example, Bitcoin market price during 2010 initial days, it was in Indian rupee, it was rupees 20, and today the price is around 25 lakhs, and in between actually the price went up to 44-45 lakhs. So we can well imagine that how much gain could have been done had we invested in Bitcoin during 2010. So if in 2010 one had invested rupees 10, today he would have 12.5 lakhs. So 10 rupees would have fetched 12.5 lakhs as of today, as its price is around 25 lakhs. So stocking is very important and gain making process. As we also know, it is also applicable for the shares. Those who actually, there is a difference between the investors and the traders. So those who trade, that means buying and selling simultaneously to gain for this in the short run. And investing means that investing the money and keeping it for a prolonged period and gaining more out of it. So and there are different strategies to invest for stock keeping, to keep it for long time. For example, now if you keep money or if you stock the Bitcoin, that may not fetch you much in the long run, because at the initial day it has more probability of appreciating in values. But as now it is being popularized and it is now very popular, so most of the actually I was seeing some data yesterday, and I found that around 15% of the Indian population aged between 18 to 60 years invest in the cryptocurrency. So actually the now we can think about we may think that 15% is not much, but keeping in mind the literacy level, literacy level of Indians, we can think of it that yes, at that literacy level, 15% of the Indians investing in crypto is really striking one, right? So it is about stocking, and then trading. These actually these investing, stocking and trading we can actually do with our knowledge of investing and these things, because cloud mining is something technical. So trading, what is it? Trading, in the trading, users gain short term, in the short term or short run. So short run possibility of gaining, that I was talking about, and where for long run we try to invest and keep it for the long run. Another way is lending. If you have cryptocurrency, you can lending it to gain money from the borrowers. It means lending another individual your cryptocurrency in exchange for some interest. The kind of cryptocurrency you hold and you lend it, you get that as well as you get some interest. Those who are interested in trading, they will borrow it from you and trade it. So you can earn a handsome return by lending your cryptocurrency. And there are centralized, decentralized platforms, peer-to-peer platform for lending. Another is popular way is airdrops. Air, Airdrops. For those interested in cryptocurrencies, airdrops, they can actually get free tokens without spending money. In contrast to conventional sale that we indulge in or invest in, the investment that we do, token launches, airdrops don't demand customer to pay anything upfront. These actions include posting project information on social media related to crypto, participating in online communities, carrying out easy activities like watching instrumental videos, etc. Now, the some of the next big cryptos, already the cryptos that we discussed about, that Bitcoin or Ripple or Litecoin, Dogecoin. So these are already very popular. So, and they have appreciated much of their values. Now the rate of value appreciation is relatively less, it will still be less. So next big cryptocurrencies may be like some of these robot era, ecotera, AI doge, ecotera, etc. Mm. Now some of the cryptocurrency exchanges. So I think this was discussed by the by my previous speaker. He was talking about this. I saw that Binance, Coinbase Exchange, eToro, Coin DCX, CoinSwitch, Buyu Coin. So these are the some of the crypto exchanges where you can trade your cryptocurrency. And regarding the legal aspect, that yes, in India, mm, cryptocurrency transaction in cryptocurrency related regulation is not there. Hmm. So, but yes, you can actually buy, hold, or transact in cryptocurrency. That is not illegal, but the government outlook or the RBI's outlook to cryptocurrency is not that much positive as yet. So this legal, regarding the legal aspect, what we can say is that yes, in India, it is at least not illegal to transact in cryptocurrencies. Okay. And one of the Indian India's cryptocurrency, Gander coin, was also become popular, and we also try to transact in Indian cryptocurrencies because these are relatively new, so that they may have the chance of appreciating more values. And some other countries also are now coming with the cryptocurrencies, and it is just the wait of time that cryptocurrencies may become legal tender, though although it is not legal tender in India right now, but with the passage of time it probably will be, because we could not imagine 10 years back that this kind of some digital currency will come into foreplay. So this kind of this kind of technology based financial products are now coming to play a big role, and that is why this fintech financial technology, the a new concept or new area is emerging, so that only related to finance issues related to finance is not sufficient to know about. We also have to know about the technology behind it, because technological advancements are taking place. Even we are living today we in the industry 4, which actually talks about cyber physical system, internet of things, networks, etc. So based on this, the cryptocurrency has great potential in near future. With this some basic ideas of cryptocurrency, probably I was given 30 minutes and I have completed. Thank you. Professor Gaurav, am I audible?
Sir, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir. Please.
Actually, through your presentation, it was very nice, and we could gain a lot of insight into what's happening inside cryptocurrency business. The thing is that right now it is not legal in India. It is not either illegal to delve in cryptocurrencies, but it's not totally legalized. It's not regulated, and the attitude of the government towards cryptocurrency is not so positive, somewhat negative. They are
Yes.
not trying to implement this thing right away in India. There had been some reservations in all other advanced countries also, but slowly they have started accepting Bitcoin or some Litecoin as acceptable means of trading and communication. It's okay, but India is not now averse to this kind of business. The government is very clever. They will take a tax if you make a gain from cryptocurrency trading, but they will not accept any loss. That means the loss is yours, the gain is ours, that kind of principle, and we do not recognize. So if you make a windfall gain, we'll pay taxes to the government. Under this scenario, these are all known, and you have given us a nice insight into whatever is happening in the world of cryptocurrencies. But under these circumstances, do you think that it is prudent to invest in cryptocurrencies in India right now, or someday? Say I may have taken an exposure of around over time, maybe next 1 year or so. I may have taken an exposure of 1 lakh or 1,50,000 rupees in cryptocurrency, say Bitcoin. And after a certain point of time, the government will say, no, these will not come back to India. You cannot convert this into Indian currency. Even if the exchanges are doing it, your income is illegal, etc., etc. That slight possibility remains. Under the circumstances, do you think it is prudent to expose oneself in cryptocurrencies for possible huge financial gains? Number one. Number two, are the rewards outweigh the risks taken right now in investing in cryptocurrency? Thank you, sir.
Okay. So actually, your both the questions are related and linked. Uh, and the question, both first question is completely perspective oriented. It is it actually will differ from individual to individual. Maybe my answer will not be a convincing one to you, because the risk taking ability differs, as we know. Some may be very much risk averse, some may be risk seekers, and that is why we can see that still, as I have given information, one information that 15% of the Indians have already invested in the cryptocurrency. So from this we can, we may have some idea about the outlook of the Indians about the cryptocurrency at this moment. If you talk about whether I am investing or I am thinking of investing in cryptocurrency or not, so again it depends on the risk taking ability. From my perspective, and what you actually stated very nicely, that the chance is there that government in future may ban it, because we know in a budget speech, probably last to last year, finance minister said that the we are not in favor of the cryptocurrency, but we should try to adopt the technology behind it, that is the blockchain. From these kind of statements, yes, it is very much important that government has not yet decided their fixed stand for the cryptocurrency. At this juncture, it is completely depends on the. My answer is that it is completely dependent on the risk taking ability, because it has prospect for the future definitely. As no one can skip any of the development taking place in the world and keep on growing. So I think based on that, the India today or tomorrow they have to adopt it. Excluding this kind of development, India cannot grow. So from my perspective, that chance that they will completely ban this is very less, based on this idea that uh, all the development that are taking place all over the world has to be adopted by the countries who wish to develop. As India is growing well, we can see. So I think they will not take this kind of stance that will hamper their development. So that is my answer to your question.
Thank you, sir. I have another little bit of clarification from you. I wanted.
Yes.
So, sir, actually, what happens? Suppose definitely 15% Indians are right now investing or delving in cryptocurrencies. They are dealing with cryptocurrencies, and if we safely assume that in maybe another 5 years' time, this figure is going to give it doubled, maybe 15% to 30%, then the total supply of bitcoins being limited to 21 million, as you have said, as you have presented, and we got the
In case of Bitcoin, it is
yeah.
21. Yes.
I am interested in that only because being a student of economics, the question of inflation always haunts me. If the number of currency in circulation is kept fixed, definitely the value of it will go up definitely
Wow.
in
Yes.
future.
Yes.
So my bet would be on bitcoins. I'll keep it in small quantities. I'll keep it in a wallet, and we'll see in future what happens. But the thing is that uh, generally the Indian currency always depreciates against dollar slowly but steadily. Say maybe in 5 years' time, we can have an exchange rate target of around 110, maybe 100 rupees to 110 rupees per dollar, maybe even more. So, can we expect if I keep that certain amount of money in form of Bitcoin right now, it will at least appreciate by that amount, the amount by which our currency has depreciated against dollar or more?
Yes, Bitcoin, regarding Bitcoin, my perspective is that yes, as Bitcoin is the most primitive of the your cryptocurrencies, and as we know that its supply is limited, and it's, as you very nicely pointed out, that yes, the as the supply is limited to certain amount, so certainly its price will appreciate. Now how much it will appreciate in 5 years, as you have asked, based on the how much the inflation or the rupee gets depreciated against dollar. So the thing is that we will be based on the rupee dollar conversion rate. I think that will not affect the whether how much the cryptocurrency is appreciating, because in that case, you will be converting your cryptocurrency in money, in rupee term. In rupee term you will be converting. So I don't think the exchange rate fluctuation will have any sort of influence on the appreciation of it. Yes, but that part that you said, that regarding the inflation, whether it will surpass the, or the appreciation will surpass the rate of inflation in next 5 years. Okay, so I think that cryptocurrency or the Bitcoin in particular, as it is growing very sharply, so in next 5 years or in next 10 years even, the cryptocurrency will appreciate, or the Bitcoin in particular will appreciate the value more than the rate of inflation. If we see the trend in the past few years, and some research papers has already been conducted, research work has been conducted by taking that, if you have a portfolio of securities excluding the Bitcoin, and when you have a portfolio with some sort of Bitcoin, so what return, whether your return from the only securities portfolio or a well diversified portfolio along with the Bitcoin is a has the more return. So in the second case it was found that yes, in case of the portfolio with Bitcoin is appreciating more value. Although I have not found any such kind of research work based on the inflation, but yes, we can actually find out that whether the in the last few years, if we compare last 5 years or 10 years, whether the rate of growth in Bitcoin surpasses the rate of growth in inflation. Because the inflation as such is not a threat, but fluctuation in inflation is a threat, certainly, because as it fluctuates more, or if the inflation fluctuates more, so there is more chance of losing the money. So that is why this part is left to us. Actually, we can explore more about this issue. Okay,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
thank you.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes.
Sir, more than 131 countries, including the US, UK, have given cryptocurrencies a legal status, okay, for investment, trading, payment, anything. Though there is no legal framework for cryptocurrency in India, as you say, but investors and traders are free to buy and sell cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dogecoin in India. Since they are free to buy and sell through crypto exchanges, can it be used to settle payments for goods and services or pay taxes like that? Since they are free to buy and sell this
Oh, your question is, can they use this for buying the goods or services, right?
goods and
Is it?
services or pay taxes, government dues, anything.
Okay. Okay. No, actually, they cannot do this. For doing that, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency needs to be declared by the government as the legal tender of the country. But India has not yet declared it as their legal tender. So we cannot buy or sell, or we cannot make transaction. I have given you 100 rupees, and you will say, "Sir, I will return you by giving you a Dogecoin."
That's kind.
So I will not be receiving it, uh,
Okay.
because it is not a legal tender of the
Okay,
country.
sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Sir, I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
Sir, as if we know, Bitcoins or cryptocurrency have influenced our nature. So you could not eco-friendly. You said before that.
Yes.
So if we India introduced Lakshmi coin, that will be also same thing. When Lakshmi coin was trading in Lakshmi coin was known by India government is known by India government is then it is not cryptocurrency. It will be blockchain currency.
Actually, blockchain is the technology behind the cryptocurrency.
We
Okay,
can't say na. We can't
because
say na that it's cryptocurrency Lakshmi coin because
no,
India government no.
yes, Lakshmi coin has not yet become a cryptocurrency, but my point is that blockchain is not the cryptocurrency. Blockchain is the technology behind the cryptocurrency. What blockchain does the cryptocurrency mining, and that process of mining the cryptocurrency through blockchain is not eco-friendly because it involves, as I already mentioned, the crypto mining rig, a special type of computer, where requires a different or advanced level of graphics card. Uh, so it consumes so much electricity and your power consumption, and we know all these resources are limited. All these natural resources are limited, and this consumes huge. So the concern for the ecology is there, so it is not eco-friendly. And regarding your Lakshmi coin, definitely, as the mining process will go through that technology, so certainly it will also face that same problem. And regarding blockchain technology, but to be very honest, India is lagging much behind regarding this kind of blockchain technology, so far as I know. So developing this is a time consuming process. Probably it will definitely come up. We will certainly come up with even more advanced technology, but it will take time.
Sir, if we use solar energy for mining or using computer rigs, then it will not hampering nature that much.
The possibility is definitely been exploring. The those who use this technology, they are exploring this. Actually, technology is not much of our cup, because probably I believe the participants are from commerce, management, economics, and I am also from the commerce. So the technology part is something we are not that much used to. The technology of blockchain, the level of technological knowledge that one requires in order to do this mining, as I shown that different techniques, we only think about how to gain using cryptocurrency. We only try to buy and sell. If price increases, decreases, it is something related to what we do with the stock exchanges, what we do with the stock shares. But there are other possibilities are there to gain using cryptocurrency that I have already discussed. Cloud mining, or if you do the physical mining. So these things are relatively difficult. I am not saying that it is impossible for us, being the commerce, management, and economics professionals. So it is not difficult, sorry, it is not impossible, but it is relatively difficult because it involves much of the technology. So that technological knowledge should be much more in order to say that whether solar technology can be used for it or not. Definitely the ecological concern is there worldwide nowadays. So if it could be done, they will definitely incorporate this, because already I mentioned that Elon Musk declined the acceptance of Bitcoin because of the climatic concern.
Sir,
That is
I have physics background. That's why I want to know about the technology facts about those things, or
okay.
cryptocurrency, or using the
Yes.
cryptocurrency, blockchain mining.
Okay.
Those things is my forte in my physics forte. So
Okay.
that's why I was joining this. seminar.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other question to anyone?
Not a question, but giving thank you to Professor Shorkar for this thorough knowledge-based deliberation. I am Shushmita Chatterjee from
Thank you, ma'am.
Maharaja
Yes, I
Chandra
could
College.
see you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I was your student.
Yes,
And I am very much blessed to see you again here.
and I am supporting Rahul that the rollout of the mass adoption and rollout of the cryptocurrency, as Rahul said, it is perception based. Now we will be less apprehensive about the adoption of the currency. And from the side of the government cannot just ban all the transactions right now because they have to perform in the global economy, in the global economic environment. So there must be some regulations, some orthodox regulations as we take from the side Indian side. But there, I think the cryptocurrency will not be banned.
Yes, yes.
It will be rolled
Any
out,
new
and
innovation? Yes.
as in case of share market, now we are less apprehensive about the share market. We are now having the risk-taking behavior. So yes, so down the lane, 2 to 3 years or 5 years, the cryptocurrency will roll out.
Yes, I
As Rahul
will
said, it
add.
is,
Yes, ma'am.
and the technological considerations will be there.
Yes.
So we will develop that. And as we are moving from 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, so the adoption will be there with obviously ecology friendly technology.
Yes. I would just like
Thank
to
you.
add one thing with
Yes.
Madam. Madam very nicely said that the stock market has rolled out and cryptocurrency is taking its place. Very important point actually, ma'am has identified. It is because that stock market has already grown to its maximum level. Now the
Yes.
growth will be less. And the crypto market, in comparison to the stock market, is very small, so it has more chance to grow. That is why crypto is taking the place and stock market is taking rollout. Thank you, ma'am, for pointing
Thank
out
you.
very important point.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you, Rahul.
yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your valuable suggestions, and thank you, Rahul, also for nice explanation. Any other one have any question? Hope no. So we are going to end our session. Before that, I'll give the formal vote of thanks. First of all, I'll thank our principal, Dr. Surya Prakash Agarwala, Vidyanagar College. I'll thank Dr. Monturam Shamanto from Maharaja Manindra Chandra College. I'll very much thanks to the IQAC coordinator, Dr. Orunima Rai Choudhury and Dr. Partho Dotto for giving me the permission to continue the program with full-fledged. I will thanks to all the staff member. I'll thanks to all the departmental staff and both the colleges to make the seminar grand success. First, last but not the least, I thanks both of our means speaker, Dr. Amit Verma and Professor Rahul Sarkar for their nice and excellent deliberation. I will thanks all the participants for their patience hearing. Thank you so much. Thanks for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaurav, for your organizing this kind of program on this kind of unique topic. This is a very contemporary topic, and you are doing really very well and organizing this kind of program with contemporary topics. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my
And
view
last but
on
not
this
the least,
platform.
I will thanks to my madam, Professor Shushmita Chatterjee, that was to be with us for whole of the session. Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav.